Hello, this is James from monoHex Software. This is the third video, the final video in this series, showing the new library functionality in monoPlayer version 2, which has just been released. And so for this video, we're back in the library with some hip-hop albums that I showed you in video 1. And what we're dealing with today is the question of updating libraries. If you want to add more music to a library or delete music to a library or make changes, how exactly does that work with the multi-library feature that we've demonstrated so far? So we're back in this library, and I think the best way is really just to show you. So what we have, I'm in this library, but I'm going to go back into the parent folder where I was originally. There's a fourth folder here, new. There's a new album I want to add to this this hip hop library. So it's a compilation album from Dan the Automator. So what do I do? monoPlayer works differently from iTunes. With monoPlayer libraries, your data is your data, your files are your files. monoPlayer does not reorganize or copy or move, rename, anything like that. Your data is left to be organized by you. So if you want to add this album to the hip hop library, which is in the hip hop folder, what we do is this. We do it in the Finder. We show the new folder in the Finder, and then I simply take this folder with the album in it and I drag it to the hip hop folder. So now I switch back, it's in my bookmarks, so I go hip hop, and what you'll notice if you're looking carefully is the library settings menu, the icon has changed. So what happens by default, you can disable this behavior, but by default when you open a library, monoPlayer gives it a quick scan of all the files to check if anything has changed or if anything has been added to the folder that the library is in. And so it has detected the addition of these files. You see in the library menu we've got a new section, updates, 16 changes, which is the 16 it must be files that we're going to add. And if we click update, our new album is there, and there are the 16 files. It's that easy. But it does take a bit of a shift from if you're used to something like iTunes where you would import from within the app. Here you just drag it in the Finder, you organize it yourself, or you don't have to organize it very much at all, so long as the files are tagged properly. monoPlayer will detect the files and it'll update the library. Similarly, we can do it once more. Let's say that I want to delete an album, this album, Celebration of J. I'll just delete it. I'll move it to the bin, or the trash. So that's this album. And then if I were to reopen the library, it would detect it. What you can also do is go check for changes. Again, it shows that something's happened. If we go update, that album has disappeared from the library. So that's how you do it. It's very simple. It's just a slightly different way of doing it from other apps that do it, like iTunes or Apple Music do. And that's really it. Just a few kind of concluding remarks, because this is the last video of the series. We've tried to rethink the approach to music libraries for version 2, and we've got some innovative. The whole approach is a bit different. It's a lot more powerful and flexible, and we've got also some innovative features in the browsing of libraries, with the tag browser especially. And so I hope that you appreciate those a bit better now if you've watched all 3 of these videos. The best way to get a feel for them, of course, is to download and try the app, and the link for that is below. Second point is this is monoPlayer is an indie Mac application, and we really do rely on people registering it if they like it and want to use it. It's a one-time purchase, not a subscription, and the app is not. It's not. It doesn't feature any AI generated code. It's not vibe coded or anything like that, which we see kind of increasingly. It's been made by hand with care. So if you like the app, please do support it. We're grateful for anyone who chooses to purchase it. And then final point, this is the first iteration of this implementation of library features in monoPlayer. It does not yet include every feature that we like it to have, and I appreciate there are some people who will see this and it might not include a specific feature that they enjoy in another app yet, but we will be adding features as we go forward, and we do pay attention to all the feedback we get. So if there's something that's important to you that is missing, please let us know. And we'll continue to improve it and develop it and add more important features in the coming months. And thank you finally for watching. Anyone who's watched, especially if anyone sat through all 3 of these videos, thank you so much. Bye-bye.